From 2005 to 2010, I was a commissioned officer in the United States Army. I served as a captain in military intelligence. I was branch detailed infantry. So you do airborne, air assault, you do ranger school. I remember at the time, I didn't want to be, they have certain sections you can join into the infantry. You get light infantry, you can do a ranger battalion, you can do mechanized. Mechanized means a vehicle. And I hated walking. So I was keen to be on a mechanized unit. So I joined a striker battalion. And the strikers are kind of like a tank, just with big tires and like a bird cage around it to protect from RPGs, different tools. And I've been deployed to Bakuba, Baghdad, Mosul, Kuwait, Sinai, Bulgaria, Romania, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Kandahar as well. But when I was in Baghdad, we were in urban operations and usually go with the 4 striker unit. And the best part about being mechanized is first you don't have to walk, and also you get protection from IEDs. And for those who remember, IEDs are basically like these improvised explosive device that people will put on the side of the road. Eventually though, they just wouldn't work against our big vehicles, so we had a lot of advantage. So they started changing their tactics and they created an EFP. And pretty much what an EFP is basically a pipe that has an elongated view, like an elongated tool, and the explosion can puncture a hole into a mechanized vehicle, to a tank or a striker. So I was the first truck, because I'm the platoon leader of my unit, and we're going on this overpass on the highway. So as we go up, the EFP launches and it goes, my driver's right here, and it goes right between his legs. Doesn't touch his legs, thankfully, but it cuts the brakes out of the striker. So we're just going over this overpass, and I remember flying over the side of it, and I'm on top of the hatch. So I slow motion go down, seal the hatch up, and just tell everybody to brace, and we flipped that entire striker right on his top.
Are you good? Good. Are you good? Yeah.
It probably fell about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet. No one was killed, luckily. All of us were hurt, and I was like doing an odd yoga pose pretzel. My legs were flown underneath my head and hurt my back badly. My sciatic nerve was pinched. It was tough. And I had an option to be shipped back to Germany, but I'm not gonna leave my soldiers or my men. So I stayed there. They put me in a back brace and pretty much just trying to muscle through the pain for the rest of the deployment. And I came back. Once the deployment was over, we were stationed in Germany. Did a lot of physical therapy to kind of rehabilitate my back, but I was told, yeah, you just got to deal with pain. That's just gonna be a fact of your life now, this sciatic nerve. And at one point I even had a cane with me to kind of stabilize my body, just because the pain was so sharp when I made impact. I used a lot of different treatments, went to the VA for a lot of help, put any product I could think of on it just to give some temporary relief. It was hard to sleep through the night still. It was difficult to sleep through the night. And that is really until SomaDerm Plus. I was using SomaDerm Plus CBD. I'm fortunate enough that I got to do the testing prior. And it was the first time in my life that I actually didn't feel discomfort or pain. It gave immediate relief, which was fantastic. 2 or 3 days would go by of using it, and I wouldn't have to use it on the 4th day. And it's the first time where I can just lay down without having to contort my back and hyper stretch it. And it's something that is really incredible. And I can kind of give my testimonial that this is the only product out there that has ever solved my discomfort for me.